We have lived in a society of fear. And now that we awaken, we realize we have been afraid of the wrong thing.
What if we have a situation where prices are, which is, not the best measure of inflation, but let's say the consumer price index and the PPI is going up 8 to 10%, and there's no economic growth. Where are you then? Because that's not impossible. It's happened. It's happened in our history, happens throughout the world. It's a common thing. It puts you between the rock and the hard place. If you drain, interest rates go up, the economy further crashes. If you don't, you have the explosion. Can you give me an idea what you precisely would do if you faced a situation where prices were going up 10% with no economic growth? See, I see this as the real problem, because we practice economic planning through manipulation of money and credit. Socialism always fails because they don't have a pricing structure. Interventionism and inflationism fails because we don't have a free market pricing system of money, the interest rates. Therefore, it fails. It comes to a conclusion. And inevitably, it leads to a more socialized economy. Just witness what we're talking about. Taking over companies, taking over insurance companies, taking over banks. This has been the prediction of the free market economists, and yet we continue down this path of socializing our entire economy. But I do want to address one other subject, and it has to do with transparency. And you said you have made a commitment to transparency and openness, which is very good, and there's a lot of us that want that. And I have dealt with that and have legislation 1207 dealing with that. But in a real sense, I know what you're doing here, but the code really protects you from telling us some of the things we'd like to know. For instance, in 1978, when the GAO was given the authority to audit the Fed, it put the exclusion in there, but you can't ask these questions. Precisely, if I wanted to know about all your agreements and discussions with foreign central banks, with foreign governments, with international financial organizations, you have no obligation, and you haven't volunteered to do this. So is there a way that you would, since you're moving in this direction, move and consider supporting a position where Congress has the right to know these very, very crucial, vital issues dealing with their money? I mean, everything you do deals with their value of their money. Would you ever be open to the repeal of some of those provisions?
A central banking system thriving off the suffering of the people. No taxation without representation. Our forefathers stood up and fought for what they believe in. But today we're too busy watching American Idol on our iPods to realize our republic has been hijacked by the same group of thugs. Well, I'm here to say we're not going to take it anymore. We will defend the Constitution from enemies foreign and domestic. We will defend the republic from the international banking cartels who have